That's what I said. I was like, no, hell no, bro. Oh, hell no. Whoa, what the hell's this? What the hell? Okay. All right, something wrong with this thing. I am. Something wrong with this thing. All right, here we go. Put that there. Put my beautiful, whoa. Put my beautiful face in there. Right there. Oh, look at that beautifulness. Yes, sir. Damn, it sounds like somebody being tortured. All right, so I have this thing on dual outputs. Outputs. Wow, good English. Um, I have to check it to see. Dame coger para el tiki-toki. Alright, so alright, what fucking sources am I streaming to? This thing should say, no? Multi-stream. Hey, bruh. So I guess I'm gonna open the multi-stream chat and just use that one because I'm cooked. And I definitely need to up the brightness of this monitor. Vamos a subirlo para arriba. I really hope it doesn't fall on me. Let's see. Hey, who was singing that pizza song? Coño. Yeah, you got me over here singing this pizza thing. Yep, it was you. It was you, coño. Okay. Okay, I upped the brightness a little bit on this monitor. Now I can see because I'm old and I'm blind as a bat. Oh my god. What up? I still got a few more to go, bro. Damn. Hmm? Say what? Oh, do you guys? I have a question. Do you want your guys' voices to pop up in the stream? I don't care. I marked my streams for adults anyways, so I really don't care. I am doing the recordings as well, at the same time as that I'm streaming. Hold on, let me see how the mixer works. On the I am putting in. Hold on, let me see. Okay, these are for the streaming tracks. Hold on, let me see. I think for the YouTube video there won't be I don't think I can change that now because I'm recording. I was trying to figure it out. I was confused. I was confused. I'm sorry. I'm like, what?
And we are there to support the invaded country.
Correct. And what could happen is...
So you have a Western setting with a heavy Chinese presence.
Yeah. We are the Western.
The best way I can explain it to you guys.
Oh, it makes sense. It makes sense. I'm trying to understand, like, if it does make sense, the fact that the independent forces can turn their back against us. You know,
I mean,
because if we kill...
I mean, it happens in any type of war. Take, for example, again, like the Afghanistan war. Like there were very different warlords. They turned their back on the Americans, even though they were there to help them, to gain own power in their own region. So it's very natural.
But somehow the Americans weren't helping them getting the territories somehow. It was like half captured, half under their control. I mean, they were fighting, the Afghanistans were fighting against themselves, against internal militia, and that makes sense. But now we are fighting Chinese, which is a totally different country from the country that owns the island.
Are you basically saying that the lore isn't accurate? Is that why? Is that what you're saying?
I'm trying to find...
Yeah, we're looking for a lore accurate reason why they would turn against us.
Oh.
I mean, it does make sense. For example, no, it does make sense. Now that I'm thinking about it. So, let's call them Vikings. Okay, let's call the Independent Force Vikings. It's somewhat called.
Wait, before you continue, I got a question. You want me to switch this to a bigger city? Yeah. Okay. Okay, you can continue. Sorry.
What I'm saying is, it does make sense. So let's call them Vikings. We are the Western. Let's just say they are independent, okay? We are the West, the Blue Four. They are the independent, the owners of the island. And we have the Op Four, which are the Chinese. The thing is, our main objective is to help the independent force recapture the entire island.
Okay.
So, and the enemy of the independent are the Chinese. But if we commit genocide against their civilians, of course they will forget about it. They will be an ally of the Chinese because the Chinese are not killing their civilians, and they'll turn their back against us.
Okay.
So that makes sense because
Yeah.
we only get the independent against us. The independent will be an enemy faction towards us. They will switch sides if we kill the civilians. So that actually makes sense. Otherwise, it's the same thing right now in Ukraine. If we get into Ukraine and we as Europeans start killing Ukrainians, they will not give a fuck. They'll just go into Russian side.
It's the whole enemy of my enemy type of thing.
Yeah, it's true. So there's a reason, and that makes sense. But I'm definitely increasing the enemy aggressivity. The whole whoever's our enemy at that point, I will increase the aggressivity and the difficulty.
Yeah.
I think that's good.
Make sure they get lethal too.
We need to create an environment where. No, but I mean, if we have to be more planning, like if we
Yes.
I like that, because then that makes you think a bit more, you know?
Yeah. The thing is, you didn't felt a lot of planning from the orcs because they are orcs, okay? They are orcs. They don't think. In the Warhammer universe, they don't care. They just want war, whatever the way it is, whatever it is. They just want war.
Okay.
Now, I'm not going to give the same level of aggressivity or difficulty to the enemy right now, because by them just being Op 4 troops with weapons, with just a normal troop and not an orc, like a special character.
It's done?
Okay, I don't need to increase it that much because just by themselves they will have human behavior. I felt that when I was playing Warhammer, I felt that in the beginning, but then I realized they are orcs. It's normal. But if we're fighting against normal infantry, like a country, it's normal. They behave normally. I'm gonna check just the aggressivity and difficulty levels, just to keep sure what I'm saying is right. Just to double check once again. But yeah, we're gonna feel the difference. And again, you guys are going to understand that even if we don't want to, it's much more quicker to plan it, to make a strategy.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
But I'm not gonna say it as a rule. It's up to the players, because some days we want to have some strategy, other days we just wanna go there.
Yeah, some days you wanna fuck
But
around.
I also feel like if you wanna have just like a quick game, or just like just relaxing time, you can always just join the other server, you know?
Or that. But it's always fun to have people here if they want to have something serious and to have something more.
Yeah, that's true. That can be both.
So that way, instead of always switching servers or always trying to find the right server.
Yo, what's the name of the server? ADI? Since the...
Is it already live?
Is it live?
No.
Not live yet?
Yes. We're working on the map just to...
Okay.
Caralho!
Hey, hello, how are you? What up? I think my TikTok froze. At least on my phone it did.
Fone.
That's weird.
HP.
Bro, that hello was white as fuck.
Is what?
That you sounded white as hell man with that hello there.
What's that mean?
Hello there.
Yeah. Hello
No.
there.
Should I make this? What should I make this? A city? A town? A town, most likely.
Why are all these cold? Why are these all red? Bruh. King of the Hill. Let me see. Why can't I go in there? Oh.
I don't know if this is mostly militarized. I don't know if this should be a town.
Huh.
Because it's a working campsite behind the power plant.
All power plant needs employees.
No, if it is
Easy-
militarized.
Easy if they live close by, just saying.
No, but the thing I cannot say that they live close by unless they're like forcefully conscripted.
Mm.
You know, because if you can't look in my stream right now, but basically behind the power plant where I just made like a factory thing, there's there's some kind of quote unquote half military base. It has
Oh, yeah?
watching towers, but it's not fully militarized.
Oh, alright.
And it has some benches like it has some type of barracks, a post for meetings and all that shit. Some pads for landing, but it's not fully militarized, so I can say it's like a working station for them. Like it's a field camp, concentrate. Fuck, that one was bad. It's like a mandatory working camp. They are forcefully restricted to.
I just opened your stream for a bit because there's a slow moment at the...
It seems to be lagging.
I'm looking now at what you're doing.
So I got a military base over here next to it, next to the power plant. Then
Yeah, I
I
see.
got some camp force that they can force them to work over here.
What platform did you open it on?
That's
Okay,
my
I
way
see
of
what you
that's my way of thinking. So, you know, since there's barracks in this, there's watchtowers like prison looking.
What platform did you open it on?
So labor camp. I think that's where I don't know what's what for it.
Wolf, what did you open
Then he
it on?
got this tents over here. More barracks.
Capital. Maybe turn down the bitrate a bit?
Yeah. More zones for vehicles. This is a fully militarized district, basically.
Yo,
Yeah,
Wolf.
I'm looking at it now, yeah.
Yeah, this one is also fucking militarized. It's half a fucking camp.
Yo, Wolf.
Yo,
What did you open it on? TikTok, YouTube, Twitch?
what do you mean?
Which platform are you watching it on?
The stream, you mean?
Yeah.
Now watching Scooper scream.
Oh, okay. I'm over here trying to
Because he's
figure
trying
out.
to show me some buildings.
Oh wow, bro. Never mind.
So I'm gonna like divide this in multiple sections, like it's a big conjunction labor force, basically. Something it's not the name is it's not gonna stick for now because I need to ask double. But my idea is since this is a militarized